Alright, today we're looking at my first Barbie Dream Bestie. I have all these bodies and heads to compare to them, but I'd have to tell you right now, I can tell you that the head is bigger than any other doll head that Mattel has made before. Even the accessories are bigger. That's the first thing I noticed when looking at the packaging. I do like the packaging. I do like the artwork more than I have liked the digital art that we've seen on the fashionistas recently. I'm assuming that this goes along with the YouTube channel. Wait, does it say anything about YouTube on here? It does. Oh, yes, it does. Watch on YouTube Kids. So we will have to check out that. I hope the animation looks as cute as this because it's really cute. This Barbie Malibu, is super girly. It says, "Hi, I'm Barbie. I love experimenting with makeup and helping my friends look and feel their best. Her dream is being the best of my own makeup." Oh, the boss of my own makeup company. Favorite activity is makeup, crafting, and camping. Weird combination. Her favorite class is chemistry. Favorite color is pink, obviously. And her favorite thing is my clutch. It holds everything, which is a lie. I can tell you now, looking at that clutch, her cell phone case definitely is not going to fit it. Her perfume, maybe her puff might, but her lipstick looks like the only thing that would fit in here. All of the accessories seem to be new. They're huge. Did I say that already? I think I did. They're gigundous. That's what I've noticed the most out of just looking at the packaging and the size of their heads. This clutch, however, does look like a repurposed version of this. They even did it in the same classic Barbie style. I think it's the same one. I think it's just molded in a sparkly, translucent thing. Anyway, let's open this up. The packaging is reminiscent of the old Monster High. I went ahead and pulled out some tabs to get a good start and to see how easy it would be to open up. But yes, there's a certain way to do it. We're going to have to figure that out eventually to open this without destroying everything. I think I made one little tear. I definitely want to save this card for now and see. I did get Renee. There are 3 others in the series. I'm still waiting for Amazon to send me these. I've ordered them from Amazon in Canada, and I had them pre-ordered for quite a while. Here we go. Let's pull this tab out. Let me try to save this card without ripping it up too much. I think I am going to succeed. Pull this out like so, and we're good to go. Oh, unfortunately, this stuff was glued in, so we're going to have to destroy this. If anybody has any techniques on how to take off this cardboard off of the glued packaging, because I've tried heating methods, it did not work. I don't know what else to do, but I would like to save this artwork, but I guess maybe it's not going to be an option. Right here is Malibu Barbie. Really does look like Trisha Paytas. It's kind of a Trisha Paytas doll. And isn't reminiscent of the Wild Hearts crew? It's not. It's not reminiscent of any doll I've ever had. Maybe it looks like Bratz. I don't know. I've never opened a official Bratz. Oh no. What's going on here? How could I not? How could I be prepared and not have scissors? I thought I was so prepared for this. I think we need the pink scissors, obviously. Give some snips here. Snip, snip. Gonna try to save everything. You can see the back of the packaging, how it's in here. I'm gonna fold these tabs in. Try not to freak out too much. Try to relax and breathe. Oh yeah, and the accessories are attached on a cardboard thing. So you can just look at her while I'm struggling back here with this head plastic tab thing. They've squeezed into this. There we go, that's good. And this one, I do have to cut this part off right here. As long as I don't cut any hair or anything, we're good to go. Let's pull this out. All right. And then I guess we want to look at the accessories first. We need to compare those things. Then we'll get to the body, the doll. You know, I don't mess around on my channels. We strip them down. We take them to their bare minimum. We have to look at every intricate detail, see the craftsmanship of everything. I gotta make sure that I don't stop recording. Again, the back of the card looks like this. There's not much of a background here. We've got the clouds and stars at the same time. Cool. In pink sky, Barbie land. Very, 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 very nice artwork. I do like the packaging a lot. This is what's happening here. Hey, since I'm doing everything correctly, let's get the pliers and let's pull these fasteners out. This is how I like to do it anyway, so you can pull them right out of the head, because when you cut them off, sometimes you get little jagged things always sticking out. So that way you pull them out completely. Well, I think all three of those broke off instead of pulling out completely, but I think they broke off at the very bottom end. All right, the hair is soft, so everyone's going to be happy about that. The softest hair they made. This is going to drive me crazy, this glued hair. I guess I'm going to have to comb that out. I might make her bald. If you follow my channel, you might notice that a lot of my dolls don't have hair. I even choose ones and prefer ones that don't have hair, or ones that have sculpted on hair. It's just a lot better to deal with. I have really been enjoying some of these Disney princesses that I've been open. Rapunzel looks amazing on this WWE body, and in these Barbie style clothes. Will these dolls live up to them? Will their heads be able to fit anybody else's sunglasses? I don't think so, because check it out. Let's use a G1 Ever After High. Even a G1 Ever After High's head is smaller than this Malibu. Didn't I say I was going to do the accessories first? Look at this G1 head. This is a G2 head. So this is much, much smaller, because they made the heads quite smaller later on in the Ever After High line. So you can see that they look very much like an Ever After High doll, but they're much tinier. And could she even play in this universe? No. Look how tall, first of all, this daring on a buff body is. Actually, that could work, but the head is not the right scale. Hopefully, unlike Wild Hearts Crew, we do get a boy in the series. So you can see Wild Hearts Crew, still these giant heads. The bodies might be similar. We'll take a look at that soon. But yeah, these are in a category all of their own. This necklace looks familiar. I think this might be Barbie. And also you can tell by the peg on the neck, much different than an Ever After High peg, much more like a Barbie peg. Is it in fact a Barbie peg head? No, it's even thicker. Even thicker indeed. Okay, what other things do we have to take off? Well, since we're accessorizing first, like I said, got lots of elastic bands holding things on. We'll take a look at this mirror that is elastic banded down, like majorly. They really stuck this down here. Me trying to save the elastics. The quality of these elastics are better than anything you can buy. If I need to put her hair all in, I really like this mirror. It doesn't have a shiny surface. I'm totally down with that, because usually that sticker comes off, or yeah, this one, it's not painted. You know what? I think it's painted on, which makes it even that much better. But it's a really cute mirror, and again, this is a big accessory, bigger than anything you would normally see with Barbie, yet still could fit in the scale. And it's kind of cartoony, which I'm also down with. So I do like a cartoon toy. Let's see what's happening here. Well, I've got one of these malfunctioning roots. We also have this elastic, I guess that's holding on the sunglasses on her head. I really should have looked at her in all of her glory before taking off her accessories. It's just every time I see one of these elastic bands around the neck, it drives me crazy. Oh, I guess they do it for the hair. I was wondering why? Oh, and they keep the necklace on from out without sliding around. So I do have to pull that off. Are you a fan of these silicone translucent straps? I like them. I am kind of fond of those. I think that they add an extra support without adding anything interferative. We had an elastic, I believe, holding the glove up on the arm. And I think this one, the hair is the softest hair. The hair that's the very, very, very possible softest. We did see this on Barbie Extra was the last time I saw hair that was this fine. So it's the finest of fine hair. So many people will be happy about that. This elastic band is extra stuck under her armpit. It's really in there. I'm gonna have to. This one's gonna have to cut. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to pull it out. All right. I think I got it. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, this one also, I thought, just when I thought we had all of the elastics gone, this glove also is holding it up. So gloves in Barbie Land, still to this day, they don't go on over the fingers. They are mittens. So kind of funny if you saw someone in real life with mittens on. I mean, actually, nowadays, it sounds like something that a hip-hop artist would do with this tacky style that's going on. Now, I must admit, one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of Bratz and whatever those other MGA dolls are, that's right, because they're kind of tacky. They're not kind of tacky, they're very tacky. And these ones are almost tacky. There are some tacky elements to them. It's just not my style. But also, that's all these designer brands and stuff, and based on designer brands, more like based on designer brands in this case, or in MGA case. It's just that is always known since its inception. Since brands have been like putting their logos and everything on them, it was known to be tacky, and it's like a new money kind of thing to do. And that is what we see with MGA, and this, it's a little subtle, it's a little more tasteful. However, I think, like with Barbie Extra, you can really tone these down just by taking away some of the elements, like the gloves. And you got yourself a pretty simple little summer outfit. The shoes are really, really gummy, so super bendy. Probably can get into some trouble. The foot is really, really cute. Reminds me of a like Marilyn Monroe Cupid doll kind of thing. Super, super kind of cute. We like that. We'll have to compare the size of that to others. These shoes are definitely going to fall off. They're super chewy, gummy, but they are really cute, and they're nice, hunky, chunky. And I guess that is one of the reasons why I know and knew I was going to love these, was because they are a sturdier, cartoonier, cuter doll. Just check out that face. And then can I take these glasses off now? Or are they still elastic banded on? Do we still have that hair back here? There is there was one of these hairs were I guess maybe the elastic band had crimped it out of the way. It's kind of, have you ever noticed that before with this really soft hair? Sometimes it gets really crimped easily and it's kind of messy, but I think for the most part we have good rooting. There's quite a bit. It's kind of sparse per hole, but it's really soft, and it is well rooted. Maybe in some places. Look at her temple line. You can see a lot of skin here. All right, if I could get these sunglasses off, I think the thing is that they're attached in a few places. They are. And I'm going to have to use the scissors, but be extra careful. On a normal Barbie, I have been known to break the bridge of the nose with that. And hopefully that elastic that I cut wasn't the same elastic that was holding up this top pony that her hair is gathered in. All right. Again, I have to calm down. I'm getting a little too excited. I'm trying to figure out what's attached to what. I guess I'm going to have to get in here later. There is a little tie in there that is holding the elastic band, but for me to get everything out and get her all presentable, I guess that's not going to happen today. I did at least get the elastic band off. These things, these glued bunches of crimp, now I guess that is a style. I think girls actually do that. Again, there's a lot of hip-hop culture influence going on here, something that I don't really, doesn't really interest me, but at the same time, it is current and fashionable. We've got these little jazz sunglasses, as I like to call them when they're all narrow. Let's see how they look on her face. Pulled down. They look actually kind of good. I don't normally like them. Pair of sunglasses like that, but I like this. I like it a lot. I still haven't gotten to the accessories that I said I was going to do first. Can you believe it? I just get really excited to see the doll. She's really cute. Her hair is getting all over the place, but it is nice and soft. And I think for the most part, back to the doll, I think it looks pretty good out of the box. We need some combing. I need to get rid of the stuff. There is a bit of a crimp going on. There's a loose crimp here. Why is that? How it was attached in the package? I don't think so. This balding at the temples is not cool though. Let's get rid of those sunglasses for now. We saw them on her. We're gonna go barefoot now too, because I think these are just gonna fall off. I do like how big these are. They're really hunky and chunky, and I like that they're not painted. I know that this is an unpopular opinion. Again, I like the cartoon look of a toy. So the fact that there's no painted on detail and they're just this solid, big, chunky shoe, I'm totally down with that. Same feel with this mirror, and the deco that they do have on it seems to be printed and done very, very nicely. So, and the sunglasses, they're a solid white, but they have the paint going on them on the front like that, and it's really neatly done. So I gotta love that, and of course I have to try them on. And they look good with my outfit. See, I look much more jazzy. I totally look like some kind of jazz musician with those on. Alright, and then the necklace. The necklace gotta be a Barbie necklace. However, maybe it's not, because we've got the very extra wide neck hole there. And as you can see, it's fallen off already a couple times, even though it does fit around her neck. I don't know why it has been falling off, because there's no way for it unless it gets pulled on. So that's the story of that. Do I grab one of these elastics? I think we might have to just do it. Because otherwise I might just take a razor to her head right now and shave her head bald. So I might give her a high pony so that this stuff doesn't get in my way anymore. Or at least we can give her like a sexy librarian bun. Here we go. Loose, out of the way. There we go. Her head. kind of a bobblehead. It's kind of sad that the head is a little too loose. It feels like a head that I've been pulling on, trying to pull the top off. It does seem to have a narrower hole when I'm looking inside here. So it seems like if you are going to head swap these, it's going to be like a tight fit or a loose fit. But the heads are too heavy for the joint, so there's a lot of bobbling around, and I think that mostly has to do with the weight of the hair. The plastic is really nice, I can tell you that right now. Yeah. Oh, back to the accessories, which I keep promising to do. I'm gonna see, do I want to save this ombre piece of cardboard in the back? Probably not. Let's save as much of the packaging as I can so I can decide later. Is this clutch the exact same clutch from the 80s Barbie Extra, what would we call that, designer brand? And have I already lost it? Oh man, I specifically had that clutch nearby. I think I even pulled it out and showed it to you, didn't I? Did I put it back? Do I have it? Is it the same one? It is, in fact, the same mold. You can tell by the hinge. It is so funny that they made, like here it is clearly a Barbie box, but this time they didn't make it like a Barbie box. They made it just a big translucent clutch. Let me double check that it is the same. Let me check the hinge and everything. Yeah, yes, it is the same box. This time around, I do love it because it is translucent and sparkly, and it says Classic 80s Barbie on it. We love that. We love that. And I think most of this line does use, if not every doll, uses the Classic Barbie logo. It's like they bought, all of that stuff, all the merch that is around in all of the stores right now. So a very large hair dryer with a very 80s Barbie heart print on it. That is a heart print done well. It's done in like a 70s style. So I do love this. I normally don't like a heart print, but done like that with that lettering over it, that is nice. We've got the switch on it. Again, let me bring out a standard Barbie to show you how big this hair dryer is. Not that she would need to use it, but again, it's much larger than any Barbie accessory we've ever gotten. But they might tend to make accessories a little too small in Barbie land, so it is a good looking size accessory. So we're getting chunkier, more awesome accessories. Now here we have what I thought was a perfume bottle, but it seems to be a compact. So standing like this, I thought it was a perfume bottle. Could you lay it flat like that? No, there's a button, but it does function. There's a little snap piece, and inside we have another printed on mirror that I really like, which is so great for taking pictures because there's no glare, there's no shot, it's always going to look good. And then we have the blush, I guess is what you call that stuff in there. And I kind of even like that you can see the numbers through, maybe not those little machine dots from the mold in the mirror reflection, but I kind of like sometimes when you get products like this, you will get a stamp within the product. So it is kind of cool that it has that number stamp in here. Now I think we are supposed to use, of course, this poof, this blush poof, whatever you call it, and put it in here. Having little things, it's like a Big Mac box. Having little things that go into things, that's so awesome. And the fact that these aren't stickers and then it's printed on, and the fact that they're larger than normal is what I like, because they're hunky, chunky, cute accessories. This is great. So yeah, having these in hand is definitely even better than seeing them in person. They're better in real life than they are even in pictures, which isn't always the case with dolls. Let's have more of these accessories. You might not like the cartoon style though, like me. You might want all of these accessories painted. So I was very questioning why she has two cell phones. But the reason is because one of the cell phones is a case, and I love cases like this. I've never been able to find one for the cell phones that I have. I do like a chunky, rugged case, more because I'm clumsy and I drop them all the time. But here we go. We have a bigger cell phone. I was going to pull out a cell phone. Do I have one standing by? No, I'm not. We don't want to get all over the place. This is a way bigger cell phone than any cell phone that we've gotten before with Barbie. I do love, again, the printed on details. And again, I think it's printed on. I don't think it's a sticker. So you can see it's a nice large cell phone. So that's the kind of cell phone I like. One with a big screen so I can see it more clearly. But the fact that we plug this in here, that's a really cute touch with the camera. Even though there is no camera on the back of this cell phone, it's just, you can just see, again, those molding circles. But we will never take it out of this case. And oh, it fits really tightly in here. If I can get it in. And that is what the cell phone looks like in the case. I don't think it fits. That's not cool. I was talking about how I love how these things fit. I might have to like scrape off the bottom here maybe a little bit. See how there's a little nub on the bottom where it came out of its mold. Maybe if I scrape that off it'll fit. There's no like little, and this is really rubbery like the shoes. It's probably done in the exact same plastic even though it's a different color. Different shades of pink, so it isn't staying within the case. But you know what, I bet if I scrape off that, and I'm just going to do that right now, believe it or not, something that I should do with more patience in the privacy, just to take off that little bit of machine plastic, that molding plastic, that tree, I think they call them mold. Little scrape. Guess I could take a nail file, would probably be the safer way to do it. But I also don't want to scratch up the stuff. I don't know if we're gonna get this to stay in. That's a disappointment. You let me know if you were able to get your cell phone to stay in. I think that helped a little bit, but again, like the shoes, it's really chewy, gummy. So, like I wanna. So it's just like your shoes not staying on because of how. Now there's a thumb piece, that's cool, but I guess she does have thumbs. And maybe this is a special phone case that has the speaker attached to a plug that plugs into here, so when you talk on it that you actually can use this side. That'd be really cool. Or maybe it has Bluetooth rigged into it. Who knows? Nonetheless, I am very disappointed. We might have to do a little more scraping, or you know what? I might even glue it in permanently. But you can see that even the phone case is bowing. I don't know if you can see that. I can see that because it's not fitting on to the case. We spent too much time on that. And there is a lipstick, and I've recently opened a lipstick. It was with that I should have here. Let's see if I can show you. I can show you the lipstick with this Barbie right here. Check that out. And it's very big, but how big would it be? That does look like a very large lipstick. Once you take the case off though, that looks like a realistic size. However, the case on that lipstick, I'm sure somebody must have made a really large case lipstick. We do like the bee that's on it very much, and one that, you know what, I don't have it here, but I did just open one with with these outfits. But I can tell you that it's much smaller, and this one's much nicer, and it matches like this whole makeup set. That's really cool to have. And everything does not fit into her clutch. The lipstick barely fits. It's so tight, it just fits, because look, it's not even shaking around in there. But at least it closes. However, that's not fitting in here. That's definitely not fitting in there. Her cell phone, not in the case, it's not fitting in there. Maybe out of the case, her cell phone would fit in there. Alright, false advertising. Let's take these gloves off. So, these mittens, don't call them gloves. I don't like that they didn't dress her properly. Let's dress her properly first. Before we take off her clothes, we do have a mismatched hem on the back of this shirt. The top part is a little longer. I'm sure that's going to be different for everybody's. The glove mitten will take off. I do like these hands. I was admiring them before. So again, mitten hands. We got a little hemmed top part, which is nice. We got the rosettes, which are kind of sloppy, because I think there's like some unfinished ends. They're just all sewn and bunched up and then sewn on loosely to the top of the glove. It's not an embellishment that I would get rid of, though. Sometimes I take away bows and stuff that is on. This is kind of nice and kind of classy, and it kind of works. I'm okay with it because it's all one color and it's all made with the same material, so it makes it all. It's not made with the same material, by the way. These are two different pinks. There's a lot of different pinks going on here, but it's okay because it's Barbie and that's what she does. Let's see what this top looks like without the gloves. And there she is, and cute. And then we've got these jeans, which have a waist, and you can see that the stitching's really good. They stitch on the pockets, not functioning pockets. However, her elbow is turned backwards. We don't have the amount of articulation for pockets on these, but we have the perfect amount of articulation for what I like. And you can see that the hand is quite chunky, and it's also done in that form that I really like, very similar to the WWE dolls that I like. It has the same amount of articulation. We've got that one separated pinky, and then we have those two fingers attached together. We have the pointer, and then we have the thumb. The hand is the same style, but it's different. It's actually a little more cartoony than this realistic hand. It's actually a better hand. It would be a good hand swap for sure. Can we take the hand off? Am I gonna risk breaking it? It comes off quite easily. Again, like I've said, a lot of the rubbery parts are really rubbery, and that includes the hand. This is really great for dressing. I'm glad that happens. Definitely be careful when pulling out a hand because you can break it at the joint. I've done it before. Let me pull on this one and see. And also, the weather is a big factor in this, and it's quite warm out. This, however, is not. This peg is not made with the same material as the hand, but it still manages to come out quite nicely. But yes, again, time of year, especially when you live in Canada, we have very fluctuating weather, so it can get really hot here, and then joints and everything are looser. And in the wintertime, like I can rip heads off of dolls like nobody's business in the summer. In the winter, not so much. So maybe her head will get actually tighter in the winter too. All right, so here she is in her simple little outfit, which this is the best. Now we have an unfinished little ruched edge here, and again the silicone straps, which I like, which holds on her top. We're going to take that off. We're going to look at the craftsmanship inside. Velcro attachment. It's a nice cotton, faux cotton kind of material, and it's kind of corduroyed, kind of nice. Like it. I think that as long as the bottom hem is hemmed and the top part is hemmed, and I guess this ruching I guess that could be raw in real life. I don't know if somebody so glamorous, like, I don't know if she'd like raw edges. Well, maybe she would, because she's got them on her shorts. So we've got an unfinished edge, but we still have a hem around here. That frayed look, that controlled frayed look. And no back pockets. And again, those pockets aren't functioning. Let's take them off. We finally get to compare the bodies. All right, so when I saw these, what I was really excited for, which was, Monster High. When Monster High came out, I really wanted them to have Wild Hearts crew bodies. And I was super disappointed, and you can see that they're nowhere near these bodies. Well, I can't say that because the bottom part of these bodies look very, very similar. The lower part of Draculaura also very much shorter, and also the proportions are kind of the same. So we're going with a very cinched waist and a larger bottom. Are we going for the Kardashian body look? Maybe, are we? Is this what's popular? It seems to be. It seems to be a reflection of what's going on in culture, even though that's even changing now. But I am not going to complain as long as it's more thicker and chunkier and more athletic than the standard Barbie. It makes me happy, and always having a more proportionate foot, which it's adorable. I don't support women wearing high heel shoes, but it does look so cool. It's stylistically, cutely, I guess it's a sexy thing, but high heels do look good. There's no question there. All right. And her little toes are very nicely sculpted, adorable, yet feminine at the same time, cute and sexy at the same time. You know, the perfect combination. Didn't they say that in the Notebook? Arms, much thicker. We like that. Let's get that Wild Hearts crew back in here. So we have Barbie underwear sculpted on with the Barbie logo, the 80s Barbie logo underwear. We've got no top on. We do have a stamp on the back. Official Barbie. They have been doing that recently, not with this Made to Move. I don't know when was the last time I saw a doll like that, but they have been doing that recently. Barbie, genuine Barbie. And there is her lot number, and they have more information on her back. But she's cute, and she does kind of look like Trisha Paytas. Again, the head is much larger. Well, I would say much larger than a G1 Ever After High. And what is there any other heads? I do have some, like Karma's World. There's this one character that has a larger head that looks like it's about the same size, but you can see that Karma's World's head it's a bit smaller. But she's also shorter, so she's kind of like a kid. It seems like Slate is going to be able to play in this world. It's like Slate is a little brother, so he is going to be definitely friends with the Besties, because his head is a little smaller, but he's also a little smaller. So I think that his scale definitely works well. So we're happy about that. All right. Okay. And bobblehead. Anybody else? Oh yeah, Wild Hearts crew. So let's check this out. So let me take off these Creatable World shoes on the, let's see that, maybe, Creatable World. Looks like a Creatable World shoe is going to fit. Now, of course, we've got the angle on here, so that is going to be kind of a problem, but Creatable World shoes fit, which means that they're kind of they're very unique. It's a very unique foot size. So let's check out. So it does look like we are going to be able to get maybe a little bit of crossover between Wild Hearts crew and Barbie Bestie footwear, because you can see that they're kind of similar. They're not exactly the same. These are a little more cute and cartoony than the Wild Hearts crew, but I'd have to say that the bodies are quite similar. Now, yeah, the shoulders, yeah, they are very similar. This is good. It's just the main difference is the leg length. So we've stubbied the legs a little bit, but you can see that the body is pretty much the same. Their shoulders aren't as broad. Their chests aren't as big. I think that there's more of a V though to the Barbie, to the Barbie bestie. So what am I going to call these? Besties, I guess, instead of Barbies, besties. The besties. So yeah, I think that it's going to even out with the larger breast, but she has the larger back, so they're probably going to be the same size. They're very, very similar. We're going to do more videos for sure where we try on the different clothes, but I think you get the gist of everything. You can let me know if there's any other comparisons. I don't have any. Well, I do. I have one. What are the I don't know what the MGA dolls are called. I have one of the Rainbow High. I have a Rainbow High. I have one Rainbow High that I don't know. I have to see if it's worth anything because it's pretty old. So maybe the older ones are worth something. So I might have to sell it instead of reacting to opening it. So I don't know if I can compare those, but I'm sure lots of other people have. But looking at these, I'm quite surprised because I thought people were saying that they weren't the same as the Wild Hearts crew, but they pretty much are, and I'm very happy about that because Wild Hearts crew does fit Barbie clothes. So we're gonna have to do that. Now I have a huge collection of newer Barbie clothes, so we're gonna definitely try those on. Let's just, since we're here, you're already standing by, you're already watching this, let's check out one of the newer pieces and see if it fits on. So this is from the new 2-packs. There is a, what are they called? Mermaid. There's a mermaid pack and there's a denim pack. Oh yeah. So here's an example from the mermaid pack. From the denim pack, you might know it. And it appears that, I don't know, I believe people have been trying stuff on and saying that it doesn't fit. But here I'm doing my very first, the one and only outfit that I've put on from Barbie. Fits like a glove. It fits perfectly. I've been saving this box of all the newest Barbie clothes that I've opened since Christmas, and I've been wanting to do it with the Wild Hearts crew and seeing how they're fitting into the clothes. But I think the Besties might be taking over the position. Loving the proportions, loving the thicker appendages, loving that they fit into Barbie fashion packs. This is a Barbie fashion pack. It fits perfectly. It fits better than it fits on Barbie. Love that. Let's try on one more thing. Let's try on something that has no give. And then we'll do a dedicated video, and you can leave your comments down below what you would like me to try. Or maybe you just want me to try in as many things as possible, and I might very well do that. I also would love you to let me know what you think of these. Do you like a more realistic doll opposed to this cartoon-sized heads and stuff? Or do you like the cuteness of that? Or do you like all dolls? Do you even care? Do I have rigid pants? What kind of pants? What kind of pants do we have with this? There's boy pants. There's got to be something. There's got to be something in here that I can put on. I was looking for something without an elastic waist. Okay, here's a pair of shorts. I must have these clothes on somebody else. So it is I don't know. Is this a fashion pack pair of shorts? It must be. It's on top. This is all just fashion pack stuff. So these shorts are also fitting perfectly. Like they're a loose short, but they are doing up in the back. They're falling a little loosely, but that's okay. It's a loose fitting short. Anyway, definitely tighter on her than they are on Barbie. Now she's not filling out the chest on this top as perfectly, but she's filling it out, and she's looking pretty cute in it. I wouldn't wear this outfit together per se, but it's good stuff. So we have a lot more experimenting to do. I better stop. Maybe I'm going to be continuing to play afterwards. We might have to make another video. Let me know if you're interested in me dressing up these Barbies in old Barbies, traditional Barbie clothes. Let's just do one more dress because it looks like her style. So it's a little pink dress. Again, I must be from one of the most recent fashion packs. Let's put the elastic sleeve on here. Let's put this elastic sleeve on here. I was supposed to save this for a dedicated video. This video is already way too long. And then put this strap up, let this strap fall down, do the tightness up on here. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something, like something important. But here we go. It does fit her. I'd have to. Something that I am feeling is that it is more of a little girl body, because she's not very chesty, so she's not filling out the clothes very much. So maybe they are supposed to be more teen girls, and they are shorter, like I said, but she still can wear it, and it fits. It fits really, really well. Like, it's not like it's hanging off her. It's just that she's just not filling out the chest as much, but she's filling it out enough. And she looks great in pink. We already knew that. And her shoes would look great with this outfit too. So anyway, I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, I'd love to hear your opinions and suggestions down below. Until then, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.